Good Erev Shabbos to you. I hope you're all well.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Mazel Tov this week.
Mazel Tov to Haley and Mark Fagenbaum on Jamie's bar mitzvah.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Dean Kaplan on his ufruf and to parents Susan and Stephen Kaplan.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Rebecca and Oliver on their upcoming wedding and to parents Deborah and Jonathan Fisher.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Rachel and Stu Bernstein on the birth of their son, a grandson for Sam Bernstein.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov. And to Anne and Malcolm Gordon on the birth of a grandson, a great-grandson for Marianne Cohen.
Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov to Jill and Eddie Cohen on the engagement of their grandson.
Mazel Tov.
And to anyone else who has a birthday, anniversary, or any other simcha in the coming week.
Mazel Tov.
We are Shafur Shlema to anyone who's unwell. And long life to Kim Miller on the sad passing of her mother, Yvonne Brower. And to anyone else observing a yortzeit in the coming week.
That's right. Okay. Shabbos times this week. Yeah, we'll come to that in a second. So Shabbos times this week, candle lighting is at 6:06. Friday night services at Yavna, Croxtell and Elstree at that time. Croxtell, there is also still gingerbread story time. And this week there's going to be a youth takeover, which should be nice. Wow. It was really lovely. A few weeks ago we had amazing ruach, all the youth singing. So hopefully again we'll recreate that again. Shabbos morning, main services at Croxtell and Yavna at 9:30. Limud at Croxtell this week is a slightly later starting time at 9:45. And Mincha for the final time this year, this year, until the clock changes again, is following Kiddush. So Mincha will be following Kiddush earliest time about 12:30. I'll be giving a shir in the afternoon at Croxtell at 6:55. And Marev, Motzei Shabbos, when Shabbos ends at Croxtell and at Yavna, is at 7:09. And remember, on Motzei Shabbos, Saturday night, the clocks go forward. Spring forward.
We lose an hour.
Okay.
So just when you're in that cupboard that you've got to clean, you've got to do it quicker.
What are we cleaning for?
Nothing at all.
Spring. Spring cleaning, yes.
Cleaning.
Spring forward. And it's full back, is it? Yeah, so clocks go forward an hour. So
you've got to work faster, because you're going to lose an hour.
Absolutely. Okay, so shout-outs this week.
Shout-outs this week.
Oh, first of all, we had some amazing things during the week, didn't we? We had the spy game play. That was amazing. What such fun. Brilliant. Well done, Tevi. And all your cast and crew for that. Also, a lot of great fun. What else did we have? Oh, you had the matzah breaking for the kids and the youth and the adults. That was amazing. People making their own matzah. People really enjoying it as well, which is great. I suppose when you make it yourself, it tastes better than when you take it out of a box.
I've never made it myself.
No, and tell me about the pamper evening. I heard that.
And the women's pamper evening. Over 100 women. A fantastic evening. It was lovely. Raised a lot of money for the hardship fund. At least £600.
Thank you to everyone involved in that.
Yeah, Fantastic. It was really great.
Brilliant. Any other shout-outs?
Yes, we have a happy birthday to Alec Ginsberg on his 18th birthday.
Happy birthday, Alec.
And we'd like to wish Mazel Tov to Amelia Gershny for being awarded her degree in psychiatry.
Wow, third degree, I understand.
Her third degree.
Wow, amazing.
3 degrees.
Incredible achievement. And to anybody else, if you like a shout-out, let us know, and we're happy to do it. Okay, obviously, we're now 2 weeks to Pesach.
Yes.
Okay, well, we cannot avoid it anymore. So just let you know, sale of comments forms are now available in the emails.
Actually, this time in 2 weeks, we would have actually finished both Seders.
All right, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose. But before we do that, you have to make sure you've sold your comments, because any comments you keep between on Pesach, you cannot use it after Pesach. So sell your comments. Forms are available in the newsletter and online. Also, there are all the timetables, so the times of services, etc., is available online. And also the guidelines, so any advice you need on koshering and what products you can buy. Again, be really careful to make sure that everything you buy is kosher Pesach. And obviously, don't forget, booking is still open for our communal Seder, second night Seder at the Shul. It was wonderful last year. Yeah, please come and join us. It was great fun last year. It's going to be even more fun this year. So it's still bookings are open for that. Book, please, and come along. Okay, any ideas you want to share with us?
Yes, this week, it's Parsha Vayikra. I do love a new book. You've got a new book?
New book.
Opening the pages and scanning the introduction and checking the ending. Is that just me? Is it just me? I don't know. The book of Vayikra opens with a particular phrase that catches our attention. Vayikra, and he called. So Rabbi Lord Sachs at Sal comments on this unusual opening verse, which literally translated means, and he called to Moses, and God spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying. So the first phrase seems to be redundant. If we're told that God spoke to Moses, why does it say in addition, and he called? Rashi explains that every time God communicated with Moshe, whether with the words "and he spoke," or "and he said," or "and he commanded," it was always preceded by God calling to Moshe by name. This calling is a term of endearment. It's the expression employed by the ministering angels, as it says in Isaiah, and one called to the other. So Vayikra means to be called to a task with affection, not just for instruction. And as we begin a new book, we might not know how the story ends, but we understand that we'll make the most of it if we listen to God's call and we feel his closeness.
Thank you very much. We're wishing you all a good Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.